Hey guys, I want to talk about manipulating your mind. Manipulating your mind to believe things and convince yourself of positive thoughts as opposed to negative thoughts. As traders, there's so much negativity that we can focus on, and I think a lot of times people choose to focus on the negatives instead of focusing on the positives, and doing that really hurts your subconscious and can lead to bad execution mistakes that you might not even realize you're impacting, but it really has to do with your thought process and the way you view yourself, your opinion of your trades. And the example I'm going to use is myself and my trading results from this past week. So you're looking at my gains and losses over the last week. It's March 7th, 2015. It's a Saturday. So this represents trades I made from Monday, March 2nd to Friday, March 6th. As you can see, I lost money. Total, I lost $79. And I want to point out the number one thing that really annoyed me this week, and that was my win percentage. I made 36 total trades, and my win rate was 36%. Just pretty poor. I'm usually between 54 and 60% on a given week. So 36%, that's below my standards, and that is frustrating. So when I look at this, I have a choice. I can say, gosh, down week, market tanked on Friday, could have done so well, blah, blah, blah. God, why was I making so many losing trades? And I can really beat myself up if I want to. And that's what most people probably do. Or I can look at this and I can say, man, I only won 36% of my trades and I'm basically flat on the week. That's pretty kick-ass. And that's the route that I choose to take with my own thoughts. And what I choose to focus on when I see something like that is I look at the positives. For instance, look at my average winning trade versus my average losing trade. Granted, I didn't have a lot of winning trades, as we mentioned, but my average winning trade was $45 compared to my average losing trade being $29 for a ratio average of 1.56. That's great. I really feel good about that. Anytime my average winning trade can be 1.5 times that of my average losing trade, that is a great statistic. I'll hang my hat on that any day of the week. Another aspect that I want to show here is how long I stayed in losing trades versus how long I stayed in winning trades. This is something I've really been trying to work on. You can see average time in trades. So in winning trades this week, I stayed in the trades for an average of 12 minutes. On my losing trades this week, I stayed in for an average of 11 minutes. I really like that I only stayed in for an average of 11 minutes because that tells me that, yeah, while I had a number of losing trades, I didn't stay in long and let them turn into bigger losers. I got out within 10 minutes or so, right around that, and was just kind of moving on. And that's the way I need to be trading for my style, for my strategy. I should be getting out of trades quickly if they're not working. So again, too many losing trades, but moving on quickly, not letting the average time in these losing trades creep up to 20, 30 minutes, because what that does is then that just takes away energy, and that just makes it harder on me next week and moving forward if I'm tiring myself out by staying in losing trades for too long. Lastly, I just want to show my trade list here. Now, I'm not showing the time of my trades because my account number is over there, and obviously don't want you guys to see that. It wasn't a good way to be able to block it out. But if you want to see the full list, you can just go to Watchhimtrade.com. But anyways, so the important category that I look at is my percent profit or percent loss. That's this right-hand column over here. And I really like what I saw over here for myself after reviewing things this week. Started the week out well and then just hit a whole lot of red. So again, this is another example. I mean, this is just dreadful. I mean, you're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 16 out of 17 trades in this stretch right here were losing trades. That was not fun. Okay, I mean, you think I had fun making 17 trades and having 16 of them be losing trades? No, I did not. But at the end of the week, when I look back and I say, okay, how'd you do? It's about manipulating your thoughts, okay? So I look at this and I see, damn, dude, kind of funny. Kind of funny that you could even lose 16 out of 17 trades. I didn't think that was possible at this point, but I guess it still is. So just an awful stretch. Reminds me of a team that plays up north here in Chicago. But anyways, number one, kind of laugh at it. All right, that's first things first. You got to be able to laugh at yourself. Studies show that when you can make light of a negative situation, it all of a sudden reduces the negativity that surrounds that situation. So again, another form of manipulating your mind. Find humor in the struggle. But then, tactically, I love these losses here. My biggest losses, 15%, 15%, 15%, and a couple 10% losers. I'm trading weekly options. I'm trading the riskiest derivatives you can be trading when it comes to these plays, and I didn't have one bigger than 15.25%. I think that's pretty damn good. And you know, that's what I choose to focus on. It helps give me confidence that, hey, yeah, you sucked. 16 out of 17 trades were losers, but hey, you know what? You did a damn good job keeping those losses small. And I know that in this game, it's how you lose money that determines your long-term success, not how you win money. And if we just scroll down here, my losses, I think I had one more 15%. No, not even a 10% loss ended up being my biggest one to end the week. And so after that bad stretch though, so at this point, after this trade, I think I was down like 300, 400 bucks on the week, something like that. But then you look at what I did to close the week out. I went on a nice stretch here where 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 8 of my final 12 trades on the week were winning trades. That's good for a 66% win rate. And all of my winning trades were bigger than all of my losing trades. You look at these last two, 39%, 24%, a couple 21% gain, 17% gain, 16% gain. So on average, I really like what I see from my percentages when I go back and I examine this. But I can only like what I see from my percentages if I'm willing to look past the fact that I only won 36% of my trades. So just remember, you are in charge of choosing what you focus on when it comes to your trade list. Nobody can tell you what you should be focusing on. You are the only one that can make that determination. I'm not focusing on my 36% loss rate. I'm focusing on how well I did getting out of losing trades quickly, how well I did keeping those losing trades small, and how well I did at the end of the week to set myself up for some momentum come Monday and going into next week and the rest of this month overall. And that when I did have a winning trade, they looked pretty good, with the exception of, you know, a 7% gain. That's pretty small. But, you know, when I had my winning trades, they looked good. They were up near that 15-20% range that I want to be in. So that's good stuff for me. I'm happy with it. And I just can't stress it enough. You got to find ways to manipulate your mind into focusing on the positive, because I promise it will help you out big time moving forward in trying to achieve the thing we're all trying to achieve, and that's long-term success.